Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope we're all having a feckin' smashing day. Feckin' smashing day as always. We're back again for some more PGA Tour 2K23 news. Because this time, guys, we've got an official career mode trailer. Alright, guys, so unfortunately, your boy isn't a 2K next maker, aka gets early access to 2K stuff. I mean, 2K, if you're watching, hit me up. I'd love to be an ambassador for you. So unfortunately, I don't have any actual gameplay to show you guys, but we do have obviously the gameplay trailer. So I don't know what we're really looking for here. I mean, hopefully some little bits of gameplay snippets, maybe some more sponsors, brands, golf courses, pro players to play as, and hopefully a little bit more insight into the career mode, because I've actually gotten none of it really in the past couple of kind of reaction videos we've done so far. So yeah, let's have a little look at it, let's break it down, let's talk through it, and yeah, but further ado, let's give it a little watch through first, and yeah, let's see how we go. 2K23, baby, mycareer. Ooh, that sounded crisp off the tee. Outgame the rest and become the best. Climb the leaderboard in style. Nice. Two brands. Well, that was a red fast off the tee. Oh, we got the Archetypes. A little bit of the swing meter. Release you a game. Okay. A little bit of attribute boosting. Clubs. Oh, that sounded like she was putting a stone. That's a Dunlop. Put your Dunlop away. Morikawa, Lexi, Rami, Lydia, Will. Good old Ricky's back in the golf game. Good to see. I'm sorry, can we just say Tiger Woods looks phenomenal. That is probably the best likeness I've ever seen of Tiger Woods. I'm sorry to stop it here, folks. Little bit of Tiger Woods appreciation. That looks unreal. I don't think Tiger Woods has ever looked so good in the golf game. I mean, to be fair, he'd want to. This is 2022. He hasn't been in the golf game for nearly 10 years. What was it, 8 years ago? He was last in the golf game. Sorry, that's me. That's not me rambling. That's not me rambling. Okay. Boards. Golf balls. Okay, okay. Shooter. Okay, 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 okay. Wait, there's a little bit more, is there? 140. Fuck's sake, they love pumping out fucking Michael Jordan merch. They fucking love it. Yeah, let's have a little look, have a little breakdown back to the beginning. We did see outgame the best, yada yada yada. Okay, we got a little bit of stuff about clothes. We got some shoes as well. We got Quader, we got Echo as well. So Echo's a new brand in there, which is pretty awesome. I didn't really see any noticeable shirt brands per se. What else do we have? Yeah, we got the usual stuff. That's the kind of, I touched upon this in the last video we did, guys, which you can check out in the description down below, which we kind of broke down the other trailers and kind of, you know, the golf courses and stuff that were released. They had their own individual trailers as well. But one of the things we touched upon as well is the camera angle. Like you saw straight away there. I'll bring it right back just for a split second. How much higher up the camera angle is. Gonna go a little further back. Yeah, look, this camera angle is like, I know that was kind of like a zoom transition, but that is a much higher camera angle than what we're used to. Straight away here we have the Archetypes as well. So this is really interesting. Or sorry, not the Archetypes, but this is obviously 2K are kind of going for this mold of you know, you kind of choose your golfer, or you kind of like mold your golfer into however you want. Play golf your way, that kind of thing. Now I do know one of the things I've been told from people that I know who have actually gotten a bit of inside access and stuff like that is the one good thing about this, all the Archetypes and everything like that, is it's not like any other sports game. Your golfer will not be able to be like 99 everything. He won't be. He or she won't be. It'll have to be, you'll have to either be, you know, a control player, a great putter, a great recovery player, a lot of power. But like if you have power, you're not going to have, say, good timing, good swing path, whatever, good transition, whatever it might be. So obviously this person kind of has a bit of a mold around shaping, put weight, power, and kind of timing. It's kind of a straight. It's kind of like that looks like a very good over. I don't know why I keep doing this. That looks like a very good kind of overall mold, where they're kind of more going for like swing path and shot shaping as their main strength. Obviously what difficulty you're playing the game on as well will probably depend on a lot of these things. Playing on the likes of Master, Legend, timing, transition, swing path, they're probably going to be what you're going to be after. Playing maybe on like Pro-Am or something like that, maybe like power, timing and putt path might be something. I don't really think transition or shaping or the lie is going to be too much of a factor. We're going to have to see. I mean, I'm very curious to see. I can't wait to get my hands on this game, just play it and just see how it feels. But yeah, that's kind of what we got, a little snippet of there. And then we got a little bit further here. We got, oh my god, that, okay, I'm sorry, hold up, that has to be the squiggliest. That is feckin' the squiggliest. It nearly looped back on itself. That is the squiggliest swing path I've ever seen in my life. Whoever clearly took that shot for the trailer has never played this game before. I'm sorry they haven't. But that clearly looks like it's on, with the forgiveness, it looks like it's on Pro-Am or something. Because that person is clearly almost wait, that should be starting way at least 40 yards further to the right and then coming in. Obviously they're trying to shape it. They've hit it fast as well, so maybe that's why it's kind of coming in. But yeah, the swing meter obviously looks largely the same. We still have the grey fast, and we still have, you know, the 101% power, which is all grey. None of it that should be red in the last game, but it's grey, so that's interesting to see. Overall, graphically, just on like a little bit of freeze frame, it looks a little bit better. It doesn't look anything groundbreaking. The crowds still look kind of lifeless as ever right in the corner. The character models actually look, obviously they have to be for the licensed players, but they look noticeably better. The actual golf courses so far, though, they kind of look like they're just PGA Tour 2K21, which is kind of disappointing to say, but we have a little bit more here on. So this is obviously the boosts. Now I don't know what any of those symbols mean, but we have unorthodox. Normal shots receive a power boost from the bunker. Okay, so that's obviously one of them. So to activate this power boost, you have to have good swing time. So you have to have 4 good swings in a row, whether that's perfects. I'm assuming that's perfects. And then it's deactivated if you score a bogey or worse. So does that mean it never turns off then? Can you use that boost just the once? Can you use it twice? You know, is it just good for once? And you have that, then there's levels. So level 2, then you have it that it's good for if you have 3 perfect swings and 3 perfect swings, it gets activated to level 2. But if you get a bogey or worse ×2, then it's deactivated. So I'm kind of curious to see how that kind of balances out. But well, what else was there? This is another one then. Normal shots receive a flight boost from the fairway, so it's called Too Breezy. Hitting into a headwind, so it's activated when you hit into a headwind that's 15 miles an hour or greater. And it's deactivated if you hit the green in regulation. Okay, so clearly maybe this could be very good for players that maybe like me in 2K21 that only go, I think my driver is like 286. So I don't really have the 296s, the 290s like most people have. So technically, if for me, I'm hitting into 15 mile an hour, 15 mile an hour wind. It's shocking for me. I'm going to be like 10 yards, 15, 20 yards further back than, most of my opponents. So if I have this boost and I've hit the fairway and I'm in this situation, then I'll get a bit of a boost off the fairway. Now I wonder, is it difficult to tell how much more yards of a power boost you're going to get, but or a flight boost, but at least then that means I may have a better chance of hitting the green. And if I hit the green, then well, okay, if I hit the green, then well, then it's deactivated. So, but you get it for a once off. So I kind of see it here, but yeah, it's going to be interesting how this kind of folds into like TGC Tours. For anyone that knows that, it's like where the main competitive scene for the 2K and HB Studios game is. TGCTours.com, by the way, it's linked in the description. It's free to play if you want to join it. It's like Divisions essentially in FIFA or any other sports game, but it's in this golf game. So definitely do it. It's also an official thing. It's funded by 2K, and it's officially recognized. It's not like just this fan thing. Thousands of players are on it. Go sign up, it's free. Loads of people on Twitch, YouTube, whatever, all stream and play it, so it's massive. But what else do we have here? We have a little bit of a screenshot here as well. So that looked like, actually, do we have? Oh, we have Too Breezy, okay. Yeah, that's more swing stuff. And then we had, that's more general gameplay. Okay, we gear up. So we had here obviously the gap wedge. There's obviously an option for a shaft. Now whether the shaft actually gives you a bit of a boost of any kind, I've no idea. It didn't really say it here. We also have the putter. Now I'm assuming the putter in 2K21 didn't have any it didn't have any stats. It was the one club in the bag that didn't give you any boost. So now that's been addressed. Obviously we have putter power and putter weight, and then I'm assuming putter path as well, which we saw earlier on. So I'm assuming now the putter that you use and the putter shaft are gonna come into play, or maybe it's just going to be your attributes and the archetypes, and maybe the actual clubs are purely cosmetic, but we'll have to see. It seems like you're going to get like full control over the tailoring of your player. Then we got some kind of clips and stuff like that of some gameplay. We got some more stuff here. So this is interesting. So iron grip, a power +5. So I'm assuming the grip, whatever person this is applied, is after giving them +5 power. Kind of a little bit confusing here. And then I'm assuming that's the currency. We have the currency beside those. On the right hand side we see the 9-iron. It's 145 yards. With the power, it's increased by the carry's increased by 3. And then we have obviously what it's kind of highlighted green and blue, but it's obviously like what the shaft and the club have added. So it's obviously giving this person 5 power but -2 timing. And we also see beside that it says 50 beside the green icon and the big blue icon. In the 9-iron section it has 50. Well, I thought it was €50 for a second. €50 and €90. It's obviously the currency. So I'm assuming that's like the in-game currency that you can use to boost your player and boost the, you know, your archetypes and your power and all that kind of thing. So so yeah, we're gonna have to see. Oh, it says there fit fee as well under the iron grip +5. Fit fee is €150 to get that grip on. So at least your coins and stuff like that are actually going to go towards something in this game, which was a major criticism from PGA Tour 2K21. In 2K21 there was just no, I'm still playing the game and have like what 400,000 or 500,000 coins, maybe 1 million. I don't even know. Let me know in the comments below if you're also a player who's hit level 100 about 50 million times. And you have nothing to do with your coins. You probably bought all the clubs, but you've chosen your set of clubs at this point, and you have you know, the clothes in it aren't really that great either. So hopefully we get a bit more customization in this game as well. We still play against the pros. We have Colin Morikawa, a little chonky divot there. It's a bit low res, but hopefully that's the video. We have a bit of Ram there, looking good. Ricky as well, head down. Can't really see much of his face. Hopefully we get Ricky's kind of, you know, his colors and stuff like that. Hopefully we see him in this kind of, you know, gray and orange and, you know, kind of white cap and stuff like that, and maybe even an all orange look. I think it'd be a very, very crappy idea to get Ricky Fowler and not even have him in his full orange or even orange attire. But it'd be awesome to have all that. And then obviously, as we said, Tiger looks fantastic. Tiger looks unreal. Yeah, his face looks really good. Looks best he's looked in the game. His kind of like his arms and stuff look kind of cartoony. He does look a bit of a cartoon, but I suppose that is the game engine. It's not exactly fucking, you know, a photorealistic engine. It is, I think it's called the Unity engine. So as far as I know, the graphics are the way they are because I think it's because 2K can't push on and go on specifically to next gen. They're because it has to facilitate to old gen and new gen. I'm assuming the game after this one will be only new gen, and then we'll see maybe a new engine or it'll kick on. So I'm assuming that's why. The Unity engine seems like it's kind of maxed out because there was a big jump from the Golf Club 2019 to 2K21. There was a big jump in how it looked, but there's not too much of a jump now from 2K21 to 2K23. So hopefully we will see some kind of a change. We see some sponsors and brands. This is obviously in the career mode here. We see this person as well in the corner has a 694k and is at level 50. So it looks pretty much kind of the same kind of, I suppose, layout as 2K21. where you have the handicap, your coins, and you have your level. So we have sponsors here. So obviously Adidas or Adidas, or some people say Adidas. I say Adidas, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Titleist and Mizuno. So obviously, this person's at tier 4. They're getting a boost. They're getting a perfect boost. Okay, they're all getting perfect boosts. I'm not really too sure what that is, but I'm assuming it's just, you know, they're climbing up tiers, probably unlocking. So he had for the clothes, it's Adidas. For the clubs, it's Titleist, and for the ball, it's a Mizuno. So I'm assuming they'll unlock tier 5, which will get them a better ball, Mizuno ball maybe. There could be like multiple Mizuno balls, multiple obviously Titleist clubs and Adidas clothing apparel. So I'm assuming that's what it is. So we have a little bit more of a progression system, which we didn't before. And then obviously we see an example of this, but like, you know, your sponsor award, Adidas men's shoes, which they've equipped, and then they have just I think a golf cap, and then obviously the rest of the stuff is coins you have to pay. I'm hoping that's not like clubhouse passes and stuff like that. Now, to be fair, it probably is. That those coins could mean maybe you can bypass the grind and maybe pay for those. I that's just me assuming, but yeah, we'll have to see. So yeah, that they've unlocked this cap. Nice little Titleist cap. We have here golf balls as well. So we have here, these are obviously the tiers. This person's on a Callaway contract. They have the golf ball. Tier 1 is I don't even know what that is. For a second I thought it was a visor. I don't know what that is. What is that? The tier 1. I don't even know what that is. Tier 2 is a glove. Tier 3 is a Callaway ball. Tier 4, a rare ball fitting. So maybe they're going to get some kind of a rare upgrade. Maybe it's going to be something that's a little bit different. I don't know. And then obviously tier 5, tier 6, all locked all the way along, similar to PGA Tour 2K21. Which I'm assuming battle passes will be introduced as well. This person's got a cap. We see a little bit more of a different one here. We have this person's obviously gone with the tailor-made contracts. They have tiers for so they have tiers for each brand. So we have this one actually is quite nice. You have a nice copperhead spider putter, tier 1, glove tier 2, ball tier 3, cap tier 4. Tier 5 could be a battle like clubhouse pass, or it could just be maybe, like as we said, the rare fitting. It could be what we saw earlier on. We get a power boost or something like that, specifically for TaylorMade. I don't know. And then the rest is kind of locked off, but it gives us a little bit of an example. Did we see it here? Yeah, here we go. Here we see like a little bit of we see a little bit more of the I suppose the gameplay and stuff. The actual course itself, actually just looking at it there, I did notice before, I think it was said that 2K were drastically trying to improve tree and vegetation texture, and this image really actually shows that. It actually looks pretty darn good. The trees and it actually look really good and kind of photorealistic, and the vegetation around it, I think it kind of sells the background of the place, even if the fairway and the bunkers and everything and the greens kind of look more like 2K21. And then we do see, this is obviously the new either it could be the 3-click swing. I've never played 3-click now before myself, or this could actually replace what was in the in 2K21, where it was the bar, where you'd take it back so far and then you'd hit the white and you'd swing forward and then you get a perfect, or you get 100%. That could be kind of similar to what we have there, where it's like an arc. So that's what that could be. That looks pretty good, actually, to be honest. I actually think that graphically that looks pretty good. I'm kind of happy with that. We see the angle again. We see the golfers. We don't see anything else of note. Yeah, then it's kind of just a montage, isn't it? We get Tiger Woods and by Michael Jordan merch. So yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below what you thought. Are you kind of happy about this? Do you think it's all going to be pay to win? Are you happy that 99 you're not going to be able to max out your golfer to be 99? How is this going to fare for the competitive scene and TGC tours? It's all going to be very interesting. Personally, I'm not disappointed by it. I didn't really have any expectation going into this. I was obviously excited that we're getting another snippet of something new, but I wasn't particularly I wasn't expecting to be blown away. Like, we've already kind of seen the archetypes. We've seen that, we know there's golf balls in it and stuff like that, and that it's marginally improved. I was kind of hoping for a little bit maybe of some cutscenes, maybe some more stuff if caddies are a thing, maybe something to do more with the FedEx Cup, or even if they have some kind of an atmosphere thing of maybe I know the 4 majors aren't in it, but they're in it but they're unlicensed. have they kind of like done something to make them feel more like majors? I thought we would have got a little bit more like that, or they might have shoved more FedEx Cup kind of stuff in our face. Maybe you're a guy lifting a trophy, something that kind of makes it feel more like a career mode. This seems very similar, I suppose, just to the gameplay trailer, to be honest. It doesn't really feel like much of a My Career trailer. To be honest, it just seems like more gameplay and skills and stuff like that, which we saw a little bit in the gameplay trailer. But yeah, guys, I guess we just have to wait and see. The game comes out now in less than 3 weeks, so or 3 weeks or something like that. But let me know down in the comments below, guys, what you thought. Much appreciated for you guys watching. I truly do appreciate it, and the support on all my videos of late. I really appreciate it, guys. We're on the road to 100 subscribers, so it's a proud ass time, baby. But yeah, guys, until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend, wonderful week, and I will try and update you guys as more PGA Tour 2K23 news comes out. But yeah, have a wonderful day, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.